Hi there, I'm Tati from Cool Moms, Cool Tips. Thank you so much for being here. We really enjoyed the movie as a family when we watched it yesterday. And my question is, Kea Owen is the seasoned actor, the veteran. Did he have any tips for you guys about the set, about acting, about anything?
Uh, Owen definitely inspired me a lot because he has a lot more experience than I do because this was my first ever movie. So I think going into it, I was really nervous, but it helped me a lot to see like how he acted and how he like dealt, how he, I guess, put himself together. It really helped me a lot with my acting.
Thank you.
Great. Next we have Angela.
Hi guys, I'm so sorry. I'm having connection problems over here. Hi, I'm Angela with Queen Bee Latina. I have to say my son and I really enjoyed Billy's fierce and curiosity. We thought you were hilarious too.
Thank you.
And Casper was super smart and funny. So we love that. The combination, you guys had great chemistry together. This question is for Owen. What was it like behind the scenes and on set?
Behind the scenes on set, it felt like essentially a party, like every single day. The entire cast and crew luckily got along. I've never been on a bad set before, and this one was one of my favorites. But on scenes and off, we did things around Hawaii and Bangkok and Thailand where we were filming, and we did so many crazy things on set. It was like fun every single day. It was like every single day was a weekend, even though we were like working a lot. It was great.
Awesome.
Okay, great. Next we have Christy.
Hi, everyone. I'm from the Cactus Chronicles. My family and I really love the movie. And my question is for the both of you. And you kind of touched upon this, Owen, but what were more of your fun scenes to film in the movie? Because I know that there were some adventure scenes.
Wow, Andrew. Too late now. You took too long.
Kea, do you want to start?
Oh, sure. Okay, so one of my favorite scenes that I've filmed, it's probably the scene where I'm in the water because I loved everyone's faces around me because every time I would scream E's name, everyone's face was like, and it made me want to even go deeper into character, and it helped me a lot, and it was a blast seeing everyone's faces.
My favorite scene was definitely the water scenes. Those ones were so fun. I've never done something like that before. But I gotta say my favorites were the ones where we were connected up to like stunts and wires and we were in the big harnesses and they would like hang us and do crazy things. So I think that the waterfall scenes were probably my favorite. We were at a real waterfall called Erawan Falls and it's in somewhere in Thailand and it was absolutely beautiful. And it was absolutely so much fun. I've never filmed underwater before, so that was, I think, a new experience for all of us. And it was a great time.
Great. Next we have Nicole.
Hi guys, my name is Nicole Mucci and I'm with the Multicultural Maven. Kea, this question is for you. You've done so much dancing and you've done some of that. And I was curious what attracted you to the script to want to play Pili?
So, well, first of all, I knew this was going to be filmed in Hawaii, and that's where I'm from. So I thought, that'd be really cool if I could say my first movie was, at my home in Hawaii. And I also got to see a lot of my family and friends since I filmed there. And also, Pili, the character herself, I think she's such like an inspirational character. I love how like fierce she is. I love how brave she is. And I feel like we kind of have similar backgrounds because she's from Oahu, but she moved to Brooklyn. I'm from Oahu and I moved to LA. And, I feel like if I was in the same position as her, I would act the same way. So it was really fun being able to play the role of her character.
Next, we have Tessa.
Hi, I'm Tessa with mamasgeeky.com. My family, we absolutely love the movie. We're huge Goonies fans, so it was really fun to see lots of references. But I guess I'll follow up with Owen. What attracted you to the role of Casper?
What attracted me most to the role of Casper was that I think we're pretty similar. We both love to study things like biology and all of that kind of stuff. That's like my favorite class at school. Also, I think that I can be kind of, dorky and nerdy like my character, and I think that's pretty cool. Also, I knew that Casper had red hair, and I don't have red hair, and I've never dyed my hair before. So that was another super exciting thing that I got to do playing this character.
Next, we have Rachel.
Hi, my name is Rachel. I'm from prettyandbabyfood.com. This question is for Owen. I am a redhead, and I identified with your character so much with just everything that he did. Sunscreen, the sun hurts, everything. But having seen the movie, it seems like all of the main characters have something to learn or overcome in the movie. And I was wondering, what is Casper's thing that he has to learn or overcome?
Oh, that's a really good question. I think Casper's thing that he has to overcome was probably his fear of doing some of these things. I bet that Casper, based on some of his personality traits, is a pretty, not like reserved, but like probably more cautious than the average kid of his age. So I think him going on this journey through like caves and waterfalls, that was probably pretty hard for him to overcome.
Awesome, perfect. It was really funny because my first thought was like, oh, maybe he's overcoming his fear of the sun because of all the sunscreen being put on. But that makes sense. Thank you.
Next, we have Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin Davis from momthemagnificent.com. Congratulations on such a wonderful family movie. My kids and I loved it. My question is for Kea. How did you bring what you already know about the Hawaiian culture into filming this? And what is something that you hope other families will learn about the Hawaiian culture by watching?
So for me personally, I actually got to learn even more about Hawaii for this movie because first of all, some Hawaiian words that other people had in their script I never knew about. And since we filmed in caves, I learned more about how it's sacred and all these things. So I think my character was learning more about it, but also me as a person, I was learning more about it. And I hope when people watch this movie, they see how important it is to take care of their ohana, blood or not. I think anyone you just consider as family or people that you love and care about, I think it's really important to take care of them. And I also hope they see how important it is to take care of their land because, the land provides for you. So you have to take care of the land so it can take care of you.
Great. We'll go ahead and go back to Tati.
All right, you guys, I wanted to find out what was your favorite thing that you took away from the behind the scenes of the movie? Was it a specific food? Was it something crazy you did? Any special memories behind the scene?
I think my favorite thing, okay, sorry. I think my favorite thing that I took away was I'm gonna completely forget what they were called now, but Kea, what were the Hawaiian donuts that were covered in sugar that we had at Leonard's? Malasadas? Those are everything. I think I don't know where they come from, but they're these like really puffy, not really like a donut, more like just a breaded ball, and they're covered in like sugar and powdered sugar. You can get them with fillings, and they are the best. Leonard's Bakery on Oahu. That's definitely one thing that I took away, but also just the experience of going to these crazy places that I'd never dreamed I'd be able to go to before. I gotta say that's my number one.
Yeah, I think for me, it was definitely like Owen said, the experience. I have so much memories from, when we filmed and when we weren't filming and, we got to do so much things on and off set together. I mean, there were so much times where we got to just go and eat dinner together and it was like, we're all, I don't know, it was just such a fun experience. So I think, all of the memories that we have and, the fact that we got all of it on film is really cool.
Thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to tasting those special pastries. Thank you, Owen.
Yes.
Great. Next we have Angela. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to Christy.
Hi again. This question is actually more for Kea this time. I read that you did some of the choreography for the dance at the end of the movie. How did that come about? Did the filmmakers ask you to do that, or is that something that you broached with them?
So Jude, okay, I'm a dancer, if you didn't know, and Jude knew I was a dancer. So she was like, how could we, incorporate dancing in this movie? And so we actually, all four of us, Owen, me, Lindsay, and Alex, we all actually made a little part in that dance. So, a lot of people are like, did you make it? Yeah, I made a part of it, but we all each got our own part. And then we all put it together to make it one thing. And it was a lot of fun for each of us.
Okay, Nicole.
Hi guys, I guess this question maybe both of you can answer. But I know for Kea, you threw down some Spanish girl and I'm a Latina. And I know Owen, you also did a lot of Hawaiian traditional dialect and stuff with Hannah in the movie. What did you guys kind of have to do to prepare for your roles?
You want to start?
Sure. Okay, so funny story. Someone told them that I'm fluent in Spanish, and I have never spoken Spanish in my life before. So when I heard about it, I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't gonna make them change the script, obviously. So I had a translator. They helped me pronounce the words a little bit, and it was my first time, so I've never I've never did it before, but it was something I was willing to learn how to do because I do think it's a really cool language. But yeah, I think that was also one of the hardest things for me in the whole movie, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I came into this film a complete baby when it came to Hawaiian cultures and traditions. I knew absolutely nothing. And Lindsay, who plays Hana, taught me like almost every single thing that I know, from the night marchers and the legends and myths behind that, and the actual pronunciation of the words with I believe they're called okinas, or like the little accents and the lines on top of the letters. So now I feel pretty confident in my ability to pronounce Hawaiian words. There's still a lot more that I could definitely learn, and I hope that I'm able to one day because it's beautiful.
Okay, Tessa.
Hey guys, Owen touched a little bit on the stunts already, but Kay, did you get to do your own stunts, and like what was that like? Because some of them seemed terrifying.
Yeah, so I try to do as much stunts as I can because I find them really fun. I don't know about everyone else. I know all of us enjoy doing our own stunts. There were certain stunts I didn't get to do because I wasn't of the right age, which made me really sad. But I did do most of my stunts, and that was a blast. I had so much fun learning it, and I even like to do them when we weren't filming.
Great. And Rachel.
So this question is for both of you, and I was able to ask Christina about this. But did either one of you know about geocaching before this movie? And then do you do it now after the movie?
So I've actually never geocached before. I didn't even know it was a thing until I found out about this role. So I think that was another thing I was excited about. I was excited to see how it was geocaching. And, even though we were filming, I felt like I was actually geocaching because of how in character we were. So I've actually never geocached before, but I want to do it someday because it seems pretty fun.
I've never heard of geocaching. I did look up some of the caches though where I live, and there looks like there's some pretty good ones. Although, Kea, I would say we kind of geocached, considering the locations that we were in were like crazy and like actual natural, all that stuff. Like a lot of it was on the set, of course, but most of it was in like real jungles and caves in Hawaii. I don't even know if the word is a jungle, but yeah.
Awesome.